So let's go ahead and dive right in. Your characters get to build on the chemistry that you guys had established in season one. How is it kind of developing that rapport as scene partners moving into series two?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a blast. I very much love having an on-camera relationship with Mr. Goldstein.
It's a real treat. I'll tell you something I was thinking about, and I don't know if you remember this, Juno, but we hadn't seen each other. You know, between season one and two, there was a pandemic. She was in America, I was here. We hadn't seen each other for a long time, 10 months, maybe a year before we were back to season two. And, you know, whatever it is between us, and I don't like to analyze it because I don't want to ruin it, but, you know, it always feels special when we are working together. And we had our first scene together with Phoebe that's in the first episode where we're getting ice cream with Phoebe. And it was our first time acting again together, and we hadn't seen each other for a year. And I think it was all a bit sort of, you know, we'd all been in lockdown, and suddenly there was loads and loads of people around, and there was a thing happening. We were doing this thing, and it was all a bit overwhelming. And
And
just
it was
before we
freezing,
did our,
but we were eating ice cream.
yeah,
Oh no, it was,
and just
or it was
before
coffee. Yeah.
there was
It
all
was
sorts
freezing,
going
I
on.
remember. Mm.
And then just before we did our first take, Juno grabbed my hand and she went, "Hey," and we just sort of locked eyes and like sort of locked in, and then was like, "Okay," and then we were back in it.
But I think
Remember
that's
that?
why, absolutely, I do. Very much so. But I think that's why it is such a joy for us, is that actually we very much talk about what we want for these characters in each scene and how we want this relationship to be. We're not shy about really diving in there together, and I think that's why we were very invested and why it's such a joy to play this relationship together. Because in an alternate universe, we're practically living through them. Do you know what I mean? We're like, okay, this relationship's got to count because we could die tomorrow. It's like,
Well, to springboard off that point, Juno, and this goes to you as well, Brett. You know, the crew has been incredibly receptive with actors and how they inform and shape their performances and their character arcs. What was something, now that you've spent more time with both of these characters or your respective characters, that you really wanted to see develop and grow in season two that maybe had not been there in season one?
um, God, I don't know if I feel like there wasn't stuff that wasn't in season one that I was lacking. I feel like it's just that season two I get to explore it more with Keely, you know, and that's a delight. It's something that you as an actor, you get to go further with a new job on the horizon, further with a new brilliant friendship with an inspirational power female dream, Rebecca or Hannah Waddingham, and then to develop a romance with Roy and Keely. Like this, you know, this, what a gift to have a character that's going through all these journeys that we get to continue the thread of.
Yeah. Brett, do you have anything to add? Or, I mean,
No, I agree. I agree with everything Juno says, and we, you know, we're. I think everyone in this cast really loves playing their characters. Like we're all just so fucking happy to do them. You know what I mean?
well, how is it maintaining the energy for Roy? Just, you know, constantly being that bit of rough without kind of veering into the state of like Jason Statham levels of parody.
I do. I was thinking about this. I do have the answer because someone's. Have you seen Avengers Endgame?
Oh yeah.
The secret of the Incredible Hulk is the same secret for me playing Roy. Is I'm always angry, and so it's not hard to do. The hard part is normal life, pretending, suppressing it all. That's the truth of it.
Right on. And I think that's my time, guys. Oh, thanks for sitting down with me.
Thanks,
Cool.
So
Sam.
having us.
What a pleasure.
Yeah, season
Sorry I
two is
made it.
brilliant. No, I love being
Sorry, I made it sound so threatening at the end.
It's in
It was a
character.
good
You're
out.
fine.
Yeah, it was a really good out.
I'm always angry.
Yeah,
Good
there
on
you go. See ya.